human is touched by their own being that they've forgotten they are. And as being touches what we believed ourselves to be, and we touch it from a place of being back, then there's a meeting. It's actually a meeting of being. It's actually a meeting of being what you once thought you were, touching being what you really are, and in that moment there's a release of your belief structures and who you were in that moment, and you become full of this being that you really are. And because it's beyond space and time and is immeasurable, it awakens you beyond all your limitations and boundaries, and it is immediate. What you will discover is the gap between where being took you beyond your known, knowable self, and where being took you into its reality. And the gap between what one was realizing and what one still consistently identifies with becomes something that is something that draws you to evolve this self into forms, active forms of that direct experience of being, or you constantly resist it. You cannot reconcile the difference between the place of being that touched you and consumed you and your known sense of self. There's no reconciliation between the two unless your being completely can and is allowed to consume those separate sense self-identities that come up. Therefore, those lower levels are actually separating you from the ever deepening of your true soul nature and the ever forming it endlessly as a wide open future eternal scape, that unless you're giving yourself to this, the future that you're creating is the same future that the beaten up self, the limited self, has constantly reformed and created a future for itself. But the real future is endlessly deep. The real future has no design. The real future is designed in thee, as thee now. And you are that that's unconditionally unfolding the depths of your ever-deepening realizations and manifesting them. And the body-mind instrument is the very instrument that is the instrument of one's real self that's manifesting that. And the body-mind in any phenomena that's ever arising in your awareness is not you whatsoever. So this is evolution at work. So pure being is it. But pure being must become. And it must become you. And you must live right on the edge of evolving consciousness, which means there's no avoidance of any relationship anymore. Inside or outside, you will burn for love. You will burn for further integration. You aspire to more, even though you don't know what that will look like, and it will endlessly, as it were, penetrate in you and open up in you what you've been holding on to. And you're going yes to that, because you know that really this is all phenomena passing through. You're the profound light of pure blissful awareness, and really everything we've just spoken about is phenomena passing through, but evolving its forms, evolving its intelligence, evolving its consciousness, and when we act from a place of integrated higher knowledge, more love, when we act from that, we then get access to a deeper place of within the absolute, and therefore we then grow. And a whole different set of life circumstances are drawn to us, because consciousness tends to call constantly for more evolution, more reality, and more forms of that reality appearing in the cosmos. That's what's happening.